Oh boy. Do I start talking? You start talking? Do I start talking? I don't fucking know. I guess I gotta start talking for when people watch this when it's not live, so they're not listening to utter silence. So, on one of our previous streams, we did say that we would be doing some more drive-along AMAs. And so here we are. We promised, and we like to deliver on our promises. Here's an example of having an issue backing out because the guy behind me doesn't know how to park his car. He's hanging out like 3 feet over his space. What to talk about? I don't even know if this is going to appear on many people's feeds because I think it takes your last live stream's settings, which would be the Star Wars show last night. And I don't think Halloween's in any of the tags, so I'll go for a little bit of a drive anyway. I'm on my way home from work, actually, so hopefully everybody's doing fine out there, having a good day. Hopefully we get a few people in here, and we will begin chatting away. It's been an interesting few days for us here, so those of you that are expecting Supernatural Revisited tonight, it's not going to happen. There is not going to be a Supernatural Revisited tonight. There was a little more clarity given in my health situation. At least to me anyway, there's more clarity and more rest is needed, needless to say. Yeah. I don't really want to get into the nitty-gritty of this video till there's more people. But, again, I don't know if this video is going to distribute properly. What's up, Solid Saturn? How's it going, Mano? It is, I don't even know what time is it. Just after 5 o'clock on the East Coast, I think. East Coast? East Coast. Now, there's some good talking. East Coast. Yeah. East Coast. There we go. Again, I don't think this video is going to pick up normally where it does, so. Flinter's in the house. Flinter, chicken dinner. What's happening, man? So, we're just on our way. I'm solo today. Jade and the baby and her sister are out doing some shopping. And I'm just on my way home from the worky. Those of you that were... look, kids, it's Bed Bath & Beyond. Yes, Canada has those. Amazing, right? No, just on my way home. And... anyways, those that are expecting Supernatural Revisited tonight, this is the number one reason we are live here for a little bit of a drive along. And I'm not showing myself right now because I'm fucking covered in dirt and grease from work. There was some mechanical stuff that needed to be done to the bus afterwards. And needless to say, a shower is needed. Anyway, no Supernatural Revisited tonight. Have a little more clarity on the health issues that I've been having. And basically, I need a little more downtime and rest time. And, I mean, and if I don't, I'm going to end up in serious trouble. So I figured, what the hell, I'll go live with all you guys on my way home from work. Because why not? You know, maybe we'll stop and grab a little food. I don't know what time Jade's going to be home. So, again, no Supernatural Revisited tonight. If it's supposed to be live at 9 p.m. Eastern, it'll be back next week. And in fact, moving forward, Supernatural Revisited is going to be every other week. And instead of us covering 2 Supernatural episodes, we're going to cover 3 Supernatural episodes. Look, the truth is, Ray and I have been planning to do this fan film that we're going to be doing for a while now. This Halloween fan film. And, you know, we were more or less dotting I's and crossing T's and figuring out what direction we wanted to go with it. And there was a lot of back and forth about what way we were going to go with it. And it became really clear quickly that even though this isn't going to be, you know, motion picture quality like It's Me Billy is, that this was going to be a very time-consuming project. So that's my fault. I got to apologize to the audience now for throwing out a schedule and not being able to stick to it. It's just best moving forward that Supernatural Revisited is every other week. It allows some extra family time, rest time, and also fan film time. I have to tell you, in the last 3 days alone, I think we've put probably almost 25 hours of work into this thing, which is just crazy. So I can only imagine, like, the level of planning Dave and Bruce have... fucking Frank. The chat mod unsubscribed. Dave and Bruce and company. Those guys, I can only imagine how thoroughly they've had to plan. Because, like, we're exhausted. Although it's been a marathon 3 days. And one of the issues we've had, guys, and I'm going to talk more about this in official capacity once we have a finalized teaser poster, which is getting close. We seen a few drafts last night, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that by tomorrow for Fandom Empire Live, we'll be able to reveal the title of the fan film. We'll be able to reveal the teaser poster for the fan film, which extensive work has gone into, and that'd be great. That would be ideal. That said, let me tell you, the whole Indiegogo, it's hard to do a channel when kids and work take up a lot of time. Oh, wife too, I guess. I'm telling her you said that. She might not be here, but I'm telling her you said that. Now you're going to be in trouble with her. Duck for cover. No, it does take up a lot of time. I'm exhausted. The health issues on top of it don't help. I was basically a zombie waking up this morning. And then I do split shifts. So basically what that means is, depending on the morning, I'll work like 5 hours in the morning, and then another 3 to 5 in the afternoon, and I get 2 or 3 hours in between. It's a weird schedule, but it allows me to come home mid-shift, spend some time with the family, which I think is important. At least for me, it is. I'm a gentleman of the night myself. It's just... Sorry, I'm a little lost with my thoughts here. I'm kind of scrambling everywhere. Apologies for that. And I don't want to give too much away, because the hope is that we're going to sit down and do an official reveal tomorrow. And the last thing I don't want people to think, oh, hey, these guys rushed and put this thing together in a week for a cheap money grab. No. You know, if you remember the stream we did where we were showing off images of a fan film that just didn't go right, I kept saying during that stream, we have something coming. You know, this has been probably 2 months, basically before Ray agreed to appear on the channel for the first time. We started talking about what we could do. You look at the pandemic, and it makes things hard. It makes people hesitant to participate. It makes rental process hard, insurance process hard, because rates are higher. And then also wanting to do the due diligence. Is this Canada? Yeah, it is. You know, I really want to believe that that's the actual dead meat, but I have my doubts. And if it is, then I apologize for having my doubts, but I have my doubts. Anyway, where was I? See, I'm just beat. I don't even know where the hell I was. Okay, so yeah, the fan film. I almost blurted out the title there. Too early for that. We sat down and worked on Indiegogo stuff for like probably upwards of 9 hours. What was the right price point for things? What people might have interest in? This is not a massive project like what Dave and Bruce are doing with it. It's Me, Billy. Those guys, Frank can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think those guys raised almost $70,000 Canadian, which makes sense. Where we're going to be looking to raise, to get the project done, bare minimum, we're looking at about $5,000 Canadian. And to do exactly what we want and give away some of the perks we want to do, our goal's probably going to be set around $8,000 Canadian. And what I can do today, though, during this little drive along, man, I just had to double take. I thought I just seen Jade walking, which would have been impossible considering I just left from meeting up with Jade and her sister. Clones! Clones the real, damn it! He's coming to this town, Sheriff! Dave's better. Dave's a professional voice actor. I'm not. I'm just a guy that talks out of his ass. Anyway, something happened exciting the other night. So we were with you guys, what was it, Saturday night? Which, if you haven't seen part 2 of that drive-along video, you want to go check it out. The fucking, and I don't mean the show Supernatural, but the supernatural-ish house that we seen with the lights flickering and all that was creepy. But the following night, that was the Monday night, or maybe that was Monday, I don't know, I'm losing track of days. It was a Labor Day weekend, who knows. But one thing we didn't know we could do, I'm going to talk about that in a second, Darren, I absolutely did. One thing I didn't know, so I'll just be blunt with you guys. We intended to either buy a bunch of music from like audiojungle.net, like we do with the Fandom Empire music, and use a lot of a lot of original music that we have rights to in our fan film, and then sprinkle in the Halloween theme, one of the already recorded Halloween themes. And then it just sort of happened, an actual composer dropped into our lap. We weren't expecting it. We're excited, so it's added a whole new element to the film that we're going to do. I've personally I've never worked with a composer. Ever. And we sat down briefly for about an hour the other night. And the fact that, I could say, okay, well, what about this or what about that? And, without even blinking an eye, they were able to play it back to me was fantastic. I think it's going to add a completely original, natural... Oh, John Williams! Yes, John Williams is joining for sure. No, it's going to add a natural element to the movie. And we'll let you know who that composer is, hopefully tomorrow. Obviously, it's not a Hollywood composer, but still, to be working with someone who can create original music, plus have their own take on music that is not original, is enticing. At least for me, it is. There's a 20% warning. Let's click that off. So this street here, actually, here's some fun. The pictures of the fan film I showed you, we actually shot down this road here. I actually used to live down this road. One side's houses. Hans Zimmer, yeah, for sure. We lined them both up. But then Carpenter beat Zimmer over the head with a shoe and we had issues. So, but yeah, in here, this little pathway that we just drove by, there's some areas that we filmed at. Anyways, we're pretty excited about it, guys. The big thing that we have ahead of us right now, though, is typically when you launch an Indiegogo campaign, you want to launch a Indiegogo teaser with it. And, well, that's easier said than done. At times, we're going to have a teaser poster, but the teaser trailer, we were worried we might not be able to do. And we're actually going to be doing this Indiegogo campaign different than the way Dave and Bruce did, because we're starting the Indiegogo much later than intended. When we first started talking about it, doing a fan film, we weren't even going to do Indiegogo. We were going to do something really, really short and low budget. And I mean, for all intents and purposes, it's still low budget. But between talking with Dave and talking with Braden Timmons, they really suggested Indiegogo. So we're going to go with Indiegogo and see what happens. That said, for people that want to donate to the project and don't want to go through some of the fees Indiegogo charges, we're going to have a PayPal account set up for it. So we've already got all that set up. So many different levels of perks. Slade, who probably hates my guts right now, is working on not only the teaser poster, but basically the Indiegogo theme we're going to be running. And so, yeah, he's a busy dude. A very busy dude, because we got our full list of Indiegogo stuff out, and I think there are some really cool perks there. I think that we offered perks very similar to what Dave did with It's Me Billy, or what Braden Timmons is doing with the Haddonfield Nightmare. But I also think we have some perks that neither of those projects have, that I think might entice people. Toronto Freddy says, needs my high def logo. Not only do you have a high def logo coming, good sir, you have a little something else coming too, but we'll talk about that privately. Anywho, so yeah, we're in the process of all that. I can't say too much about it, so we're gonna move on, other than I really hope the people that reached out to us saying they wanted to support our project will end up doing so, and it'd be great. We don't have the following Dave does, so we figure if we can raise a fraction of the costs that Dave did, then that'd be great. That'd be awesome. Remains to be seen, though, guys. So we're gonna do our best, and we are gonna do a teaser. And as you know, I think we announced officially, did we? I don't know. I'm losing track. That our Halloween fan film is going to be a sequel to Halloween 4. So, yes, indeed, we are doing a sequel to Halloween 4, which made everything a little complicated. The script's still in work. We've done some storyboards, which is kind of pathetic, because Ray and I can't draw. So the storyboards are laughable, and that's not one of the perks, because, I mean, you'd probably want to pay us to not give them to you rather than give them to you. But one of the things we did is we wanted a way to be unique with our film. For the Americans, I'm going to show you what a Tim Hortons looks like. We wanted to be unique with our film and do something different, since we know we can't offer, full-on motion picture quality, although the intent is still to shoot most of the film anyway in 4K. And we have a really cool teaser laid out. There's already prop work being done on the teaser. Hopefully the teaser will only take a couple of days to shoot. It'll take more than a couple of days to edit. And then hopefully, maybe a couple weeks from now we'll have it ready.
Okay.
Can I get a large chocolate milk, please?
Large chocolate milk?
Yep.
Is that everything?
Yep.
Alright, shut up.
Thank you. Timmy hose. Yeah. 1 second, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. No, thank you. Thanks a lot. Canada pretty much looks like America. Probably considerably more snow, though, in the winter. There's no real good way of avoiding that. And this specific drive-through I'm in is basically Accident City because of the way it's laid out. There's got to be an accident in this drive-through every month. All right. Anyways, more on that tomorrow, I hope. The second slate has the teaser poster done, and at least some of the graphics done for the Indiegogo stuff. We are going to roll it all out for you guys. I did want to say this quickly, though. By the way, I think we said it on the stream the other day. Toronto Freddy's going to be in the movie as well. He's got a small little role, although important, and happy to have him on board. Now I just lost my train of thought again. This is what happens when you've worked all day and you're just exhausted and want to go home and sleep. Yeah, I have no idea where I was going with that at all. I'm sure I'll come back to it. Darren asked about the Dune trailer. I did see it. I saw it on my break. So I think it looks now, I stress, it looks fantastic. It's visually stunning. Denis Villeneuve is the director of it. And I'm saying a lot. You know you're tired when you're saying a lot. I don't like that. Try not to say It's turning into a Seinfeld drive-along, fuck. Oh, there's an again! Did it again. Anyway, Denis Villeneuve is the director of Dune. And the movie looks amazing. And I still stand by this. I think Blade Runner 2049, visually, speaking strictly to the visuals, is the best visual movie ever created in cinematic history. I think they look amazing. So again, I think it looks amazing. But Blade Runner 2049 in the long run, financially speaking, was a failure. Because the marketing for it was terrible. I don't know about you, Darren, or anybody else that's seen the trailer today, but I'm listening to that music in the trailer, and I'm just like it's not matching what we're seeing on screen at all. It's doing nothing to get me invested emotionally. And for people that are die-hard Dune fans, I'm sure they're gonna love it. You know, I know nothing about Dune. Absolutely nothing. And to get a 3-minute trailer, like the trailer is 309 the trailer? I didn't get anything from the story. I still have no idea what this is about, other than it sort of looks like a more mature Star Wars. So, you know, I'm sure I'll end up loving Dune, but at the end of the day, if Denis Villeneuve delivers another, film that most people consider to be great, but is a financial failure, he's not going to be doing himself any favors, even though he's not the one in control of the marketing. You know, I'd kill to see Denis Villeneuve do Star Wars. Would love it. Probably never going to happen, but would love it. Yeah. Is that a giant butthole in the final shot? I got no idea what it is. Like, at all. Completely clueless. Kind of looked like the things from Tremors. Just a giant one. But, woman beside me keeps staring at me. I think she thinks I'm talking to myself. Yeah, she's looking over like I'm a nut job. Anyway, let's turn things over to you guys, because we're not going to be on much longer. Again, Fandom Empire Live will be tomorrow. I guess there's a small chance we could go live later tonight. But that would require Slade being done with the teaser poster, and I don't know if that's going to happen. So we'll see. Not to mention the people that were waiting for Supernatural Revisited, if they found out I went live with a random Fandom Empire Live tonight, they might not be overly thrilled. So there's always that to consider too. Yeah. Oh, hey, we're by where the It house was, where we took you the other night. Just now it's daylight. What the hell? I'll take you over the bumpy bridge now that you guys can actually see it. So this bridge was in It. Let's turn things over to you guys. Whatever you guys want to talk about for the next 10-15 minutes, let's talk. It's nice to just sort of talk about whatever after a long day. Yeah, that bridge seems real safe. Real safe. Anyways, again, I don't have Jade here, so I can only see the questions as they pop up. I can't go back and look at them. Good Christ. Yeah, that's a bridge back there, man. A terrible one that I'm surprised no car has gone through yet. I'm just trying to get home. Apologies for the silence here. I'm not seeing questions, and I can't go back and look at what any of you guys have said. I probably shouldn't be saying this on air, but we're actually right by where Ray lives. Mike Holmes? What about Mike Holmes? I don't even know if I know who the hell Mike Holmes is. Do. We're driving. We are driving. Yeah, I don't know who that guy is. I've never heard of him. I'm like completely out to lunch at what you guys are talking about here. So. Whew. I talk less and more people come in and watch. Maybe that's a sign I should just shut the hell up. Again, Supernatural Revisited will not happen later tonight. What's up, Mike in the house? Mr. Spooky Clement, or up here in Canada, we would say Clemente. I have no idea who that is. I watch very little TV, guys. Very, very little TV for this guy. Although I think I'm in the area where Toronto Freddy himself used to live. Doing good, Mike. Doing good. Just on the way homesies. Gonna have a relaxing night. Do you know if Carpenter did... I missed the end of that message. Do I know if Carpenter did what? Sorry, I had to have my eyes on the road. Yeah, we're right around Gladstone, man. We are right around the Gladstone. What do I think would happen if Halloween Kills wasn't delayed and released this October? Well, if you look at what Halloween 2018 did, most of its money was made domestically. Like a high percentage of it. I want to say it was upwards of 70, maybe more. Considering Tenet, which would be way bigger than Halloween Kills, like not even comparable. Tenet domestically, again, just domestically, was a complete disaster for opening weekend. So if they would have released Halloween Kills, I think it would have been bad. You know, they would probably not have made money after marketing, but they still have most of their marketing budget in the can. What if they delay it again to 2022? Well, I don't have a crystal ball, and I'm not saying that to be a dick. Nobody knows what the pandemic looks like next year. Nobody at all. But if I had to guess, this time next year, if theaters worldwide, including the big US markets, are at least 50%, then they're going to release Halloween Kills and then probably move it to VOD after the 17-day window, which is going to piss off a lot of other theaters, and there could be consequences to that. It won't make as much money as it should, but I don't think there's a chance they delay it again. I can't tell you how many people have messaged me over the last, I don't know, week saying, you know, is this the script that you have? You know, over a dozen. And, you know, I don't go out of my way to confirm it or deny it for them, but like Jimmy and I warned people about a month or two ago now that the script that we had, it's out there. And as long as something, even if it's only out there a little, is out there on the internet, eventually it begins to get everywhere. And now this script is basically everywhere. So I know this. John Carpenter had a lot of input on the flashback sequences. He did not direct them. He had a lot of input on what went down with them. I mean, that's something at least. Frank Riker, a lot of banks would own theaters if another shutdown happens. Yep, absolutely right, Frank. Spot on. Again, we're just doing a live AMA right now, talking about whatever you guys want. Send in any questions you might have, any super chats you might have. Anything that comes into the channel goes back into the channel. But again, this one's just more for fun, so. It's getting leaked everywhere. Yeah, and Jimmy and I said that was going to happen. It could be beneficial to the film. but it could also hurt the film a little. Who knows? Yeah, I mean, Toronto Freddy, I don't disagree with that, man. I keep spoilers out of the chat, by the way. I don't mind spoilers. They don't ruin it for me. Toronto Freddy's right. Movies do have a shelf life. Take a look at New Mutants. Had so much hype, although they had to reshoot most of that. That got delayed so many times that by the time they released it, nobody cared. So, there was that too. I think Candyman will open. It's a low-budget movie. They'll probably test the waters with Candyman. No, Toronto Freddy, I was referring to you not wanting spoilers. So I say this guy just pulled up to me. I don't know what the hell he's looking at. Yeah, scripts everywhere. Is this your gates? No, no, no. I would never willingly show people where I live. Specifically because you never know who's watching. So, and Jade would kill me. Yeah, Dead Meat, there is a real script out there. Like Jimmy and Champagne and I did a video a while ago saying that it would leak. It has leaked. It did not leak from us, but yeah, don't spoil kills in this chat because Mr. Frank Riker will ban your ass in a moment. Or Toronto Freddy will. One of the two will. Most are fake, Mike. Yep. Yeah, see, spoiler culture is, I mean, it doesn't bug me any because you're not getting visuals or the sound design or the score, but some people don't want any of that. Damn right, Toronto Freddy, you boot them. You give them a hard boot to the buttocks. Final questions, guys, and then I gotta run. We might be back later tonight, but hopefully by tomorrow we will be able to show you off more of what we intend to do with the fan film. And then I'll be able to stop calling it the fan film and actually talking about the actual title of it. Last questions. I'll take 3 more, guys. 3 more questions. Anything anybody wants, we'll talk about quickly here, and then I'm going to give Toronto Freddy a quick call. And yeah, I have not. Is it any good, Darren? I've been interested in it. I definitely got to try it. I was really interested in that. I'm also interested in the Shining prequel. Is that what it is? The Overlook. I don't know when that's supposed to come out, but I'm a huge Shining fan, so. I still haven't watched The Boys, man. Haven't gotten to it. Haven't had time. I need to sit down and binge seasons 1 and 2 so I'm ready for Jensen to get into it in season 3. That'd be some good shit. Good shit right there. All right, final question. Next one in's the last one. Art Wishwood in the house. That's the second car that's pulled right up to me and stopped beside my door. Creepy as fuck. Anyways, guys, I'm beat. I'm going home. And maybe we'll see you later tonight. If not, tomorrow. And hopefully we'll be doing something big. Ciao, guys.